Hey, what's up, guys? It's State of Soccer. We're here for a very special episode today. Well, actually, 4 episodes, this one being the first. I'm joined alongside EFL Girl, and today we're going to be ranking all of the EFL badges, including, after that, the Premier League. And these will be rolling out in 4 separate episodes over the next 4 weeks. This is the first one. So make sure to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed this episode and you want to follow along for the next 4 weeks. What's going on? How are you doing, EFL Girl?
Yeah, I'm really good, thank you. Having a bit of a break now that the season's over, but I'm excited now that the fixtures have come out. I've even done my nails green, ready for the new season, so...
Yeah, so tell everyone who you support before we get started, if they're unfamiliar with your channels, and maybe a little bit about yourself.
Sure, so I am mainly on TikTok, although I am thinking about kind of coming into YouTube this season, so stay tuned for that. I am a Plymouth Argyle supporter, first and foremost. I do also support Celtic, which angers quite a lot of people in my life and quite a lot of my followers. I have been following Argyle for my entire life, so 32 years now, and this past season I decided to document the away games that I went to, and I made a few very controversial decisions and rankings on stadiums that I have been to this season. So it's been great. It's been an unbelievable season for Plymouth Argyle as a Plymouth Argyle fan, and yeah,
and you guys might have seen EFL Girl on our Instagram channel. Sometimes we post her stuff on YouTube. She has great content, so make sure to check her out if you guys are interested. But today we're going to start off with League 2, ranking all of the crests. It's just like you'd imagine, right? We have the promotion zone, playoffs, mid-table, danger zone, and then relegated. And we're going to go one by one. The rules are as following. We're going to go back and forth here, kind of pick the teams together. And then at the very end, we get to override each other for one club that we want promoted for sure. And then we'll additionally move one of the playoff clubs up into the promotion area to go up to League 1. So let's get started, EFL Girl.
Let's go.
We'll start with AFC Wimbledon first.
It's okay. I mean, for me, it's probably entering the danger zone. I might be a bit harsh there.
Danger zone. I feel like it's the definition of mid, but we'll start with the danger zone. I don't like the white background. I don't think like the aesthetics are that pleasing for this one. Personally.
This is what I'm thinking too.
All right, danger zone it is for AFC Wimbledon. All right, let's just move around now at random clubs. Let's go over to this one I'm going to struggle with. I was saying earlier, the pronunciation might be a little bit difficult, guys, so don't get all over me on this one. Colchester United.
That was good.
Right?
That was good.
Yeah, there we go. I'm thinking this one, I like the blue. I like the yellow over the blue. It's just like a little distracting. You can't totally see the eagle or the bird. I'm not exactly sure what that is.
There's too much going on. Don't like the yellow over the blue and white. It's quite unique having that sign, but yeah. It's
Danger or mid?
Oh, I would say mid. I like it more than Wimbledon.
Okay, we'll put it in the mid zone here, 8 through 14. Moving right along, we're gonna go to Grimsby Town. Grimsby Town here. What are your thoughts, EFL Girl, on this one right here? The kind of the black and white stripes.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't Grimsby also have a strange it's kind of a strange place, or is that just I'm thinking of like My Brother Grimsby, that movie?
It's okay. I'm not a massive fan of the stripy badges. This is my problem, and I'm not quite sure what is going on with all of the red. Like, what is the little extra like red bit with like 3 bits in the bottom?
It almost looks like a boat, like a boat at the top. Maybe it's a port town.
I get the boat. It's by the sea, and I think that's quite integral to their history, but I'm still a little bit confused by it. I'm going to put it mid.
I like when crests kind of involve the city's history, so I do respect that, and you see that a lot with crests in the UK, all across the UK, especially here in the EFL. All right, let's move on to Accrington Stanley. I'm a big fan of the circular crests. I don't know what it is, just simplistic. I have my State of Soccer crest right here that I made. It's kind of like, I think this one would be playoff personally. I don't think it's pretty solid, my State of Soccer crest. The Accrington Stanley one, there's a lot going on with that crest in the middle. around, with the white backdrop, red border here. I don't think it's danger zone, because I can already tell with the crest there's some historical significance to Accrington. So I'm gonna put it in mid personally.
Okay.
What do you think?
See, I've got a bit of a soft spot for Accrington.
Okay.
I think they're a great little club. Even though the crest is totally chaotic, I think it probably, out of all of the Roundel ones, is one of the best in the league for sure. So
Really?
I would probably be a bit nicer on them and put them in playoffs. But
for now, I'm going to put them in mid because this one's my choice. But you can always stand up for Accrington at the end if you would like.
I might well do that. I am going to go with Salford, which is the lion that looks like he is entering Star Wars. I'm going to just be bold and put him in relegated because it's absolutely disgusting.
Wow, really? I feel like Salford, the board would be very upset with this. Like, I think that's like class of '93. Most of like those Man United, right? I think like
it is, yeah. And I think if you're going to be building a new football team, you could make it a bit more football and a little less kind of Star Trek. Like, I know the club has absolutely no history, so it's quite difficult. But it's just too clean and not football for me. Relegated straight down.
Salford's getting relegated. Okay, so we're gonna go to Crewe Alexandra.
That's it. Yep.
I like the badge shape on this one. I think it's slightly unique. Like, to me, it looks like a real badge. I think that the actual, the design's a little bit outdated. It's not like really that catchy or poppy. I'm going to put it as mid personally.
I think the lion is way too small though.
It is really small. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Walsall. Now, I have a very close friend who's been a lifetime supporter of Walsall FC, and I've been there. The stadium is very strange. And I'm going to put Walsall FC with is it Sparrow, Gold Sparrow? I'm gonna relegate them as well.
You're relegating them. All right, we have to be careful because now these are the only two teams that are relegated.
No, in my opinion, they're the worst two.
Okay.
Oh no, maybe actually I've just spotted one that probably deserves to be relegated as well.
Do you want me to go danger zone with this?
Let's be kind to them, put them in the danger zone. They've got a lot of history of Walsall.
Let's make sure we keep track here. I'm gonna go with MK Dons because I hate this crest, this badge, this logo emblem. They have a beautiful stadium. I know they struggle when it comes to attendance. I think they're just a bizarre club personally. I might be wrong saying that.
This is what you get when you try and build a football club from nothing in a town that is just a town that's been built from nothing very recently. This is the one that I spotted when I was about to put Walsall in the relegation zone, and you said that obviously there's only two.
I want to relegate MK Dons.
I am 100% behind that.
All right, let's get them out of here.
Get out.
These are two of the more high-profile League Two teams with how much money has been pumped into these clubs. So to your point, it doesn't always work.
It's true, and maybe I just hate a football club that comes in from nowhere with a load of money backed behind it and doesn't have any history. And maybe that's what resonates through the badge as well.
I mean, that's the entire existence of MLS. So I just
I know. That's different though. It's completely different.
Yeah. And I don't want American soccer fans getting mad at me for that one, but it's just all right.
No, MLS is fine.
All right, next crest. What are you picking here?
I am going to pick Stockport County. It's quite chaotic, but I like the fact that it has the founding date kind of within the Roundel bit. There is a lot going on. Again, a lot of history in the badge, and I quite like it. I'm going to put it in the playoffs.
Playoffs, okay. We've been tough so far, by the way.
I know, yeah. This is my problem. You see it in all my videos as well, especially if we lose.
Yeah. All right, this one I'm going to pronounce correctly. I'm going to put Morecombe.
Yes, you're doing really well on the pronunciation.
Well, Morecombe was like my FIFA career mode team randomly. I'd always pick Morecombe because they're like League Two, and then I'd try to get them promoted to the Premier League. I always like I think it's a shrimp here, a prawn. You probably call it a prawn.
It's a shrimp.
Because it's a shrimp.
Yeah.
Okay, they're the shrimps. Okay, and there's the two poppies, it looks like. on both sides?
So those are roses. I mean, I've not been in the north very long, but I think it might be the Lancashire rose.
Lancashire Rose, which
So the War of the Roses, like Yorkshire, Lancashire. So loads of clubs actually have a rose if they're from the north, because they're kind of harking back to the whole Yorkshire, Lancashire battle, which was way before anyone can actually imagine.
a lot of history in these badges. I'm going to promote Morecombe.
Okay.
I want Morecombe going up to League One, and I like the shrimp. It's just, the shrimp just kind of stands out to me. It's unique.
Yeah, it's a cool badge. I agree.
With the maroon background too. I like the maroon.
Yeah, when I actually went to Morecombe last season, and I have to say the way that they use the elements on their badge when they're with their merchandise in the shop is a little bit shocking, but the badge itself is nice.
What was shocking about it? Was it just like shrimp, stuffed animals everywhere? And
yeah, there was just like, they had, I think it was like it was near the end of the season, so they were obviously brought out their like beachwear stuff, and like some of the like summer shirts, the leisure wear, the colours of it, like, oh no, not for me.
Okay. All right. Well, despite all that, Morecombe's getting promoted for now, unless you decide otherwise. But we're going to keep them in the promotion zone. All right. Your choice of the next badge.
I am going to go with Bradford City.
Is this a club you dislike, or is it Exeter?
It's Exeter that I really
that's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
And we'll come to them in the next episode. But
yes, you'll have to wait for the next episode, guys.
I know. Yeah, I think I should be banned. I think I should be muted when you get to that point, because it's probably not going to work out very well for them. Bradford, the Bantams, as they're known, hence the chicken on the top of the badge. Again, quite unique. How they're still in this league, I honestly don't know. They have
a massive stadium, massive ground, don't they?
Stadium, yeah. Massive attendance, unbelievable support. I quite like them in a neutral way, and the badge follows through with that for me. I would probably, I might even promote them.
You're going to promote them? Okay.
Yeah.
Remember, we can promote one from the playoffs, so if you don't think it's totally automatic promotion material, it's up to you. We can promote them right now.
I like it.
Promote them. Let's promote them.
Promotion, where they belong.
You let me promote Morecombe, so we're promoting Bradford.
Yeah.
Most Americans would say Harrogate. It's either, or it could be Harrogate or Harrogate.
That's closer. Wow. What was that last one?
So what are we going to go with? Harrogate?
Harrogate Town
AFC. This one is just strange to me personally. I usually like black and yellow because I like Pittsburgh, the city of Pittsburgh, the Steelers, Pittsburgh Riverhounds. I'm going to put Harrogate in the danger zone. I just think it's kind of a bizarre badge personally.
Yeah, fair point. And see what I mean about the roses. So Harrogate's in Yorkshire and they have a white rose in the middle. That's probably the only bit that I like about the badge. I think there's just too much black, and then the yellow bit doesn't really make sense to me. Yeah,
but I think they can do a better job. The marketing team there, I think they could make this a mid badge if they want to.
Yeah, they're such a small club. They've probably got like one marketing person that also sells all the tickets, works in the club shop, and serves the non-existent beer at half time as well. But they're a lovely club, to be fair to them. I'm going to go with Crawley Town FC. I'm trying to zoom my face in so that I can actually see what's
right here. The Red Devils. I'll describe it a little bit to you. Yeah, soccer ball on the top, football on the top right, soccer ball, whatever you want to call it.
What's the thing going on next to the ball? I don't think I've ever looked at their badge that closely. I'm not sure why it's in a circle. I'm not sure the need for the circle. That's really annoying me. Like the big bold black bit around. Like, get rid of the circle. It would be so much better. Danger zone for me.
Danger zone. Okay. Mm-hmm. And that goes out to their two marketing people working for Crawley Town. Get rid of the circle.
Yeah, I'm going to get a lot of backlash from this.
All right, Notts County. Classic, really old club. Just got promoted into League Two. with a fantastic season. And on top of that, they didn't have the backing of Hollywood millionaires, and they still got promoted. So I have a lot of respect for them. I like this one, and I think that I'm kind of being a little bit biased because of the history of the club. I think it's interesting, and I just kind of like the centerpiece being the football. I like the black stripes. I'm gonna put them in the playoffs personally.
Okay, I don't disagree with that. And again, I like that they've gone up as well. I think fair play to them. It's been a tough season when you're playing against Wrexham, who just buy in all the players that they need to kind of get out of the league. When you're doing it for real and getting out of the league, getting into the league again, I think that fair play to them.
And we'll get to Wrexham. I have some hot takes about Wrexham.
I keep looking at Forest Green Rovers because it's just so different.
It's gross, I think, but
yeah, I was literally about to say so different, not in a good way. I mean, again, they're a very weird club, very new club. We played them last season. They've obviously dropped down. I'm not sure how much further they're going to drop down. I like what they're doing in terms of like sustainability. They're obviously a vegan ground, so for the majority of football fans, that's a bit crap if you're turning up and all you've got is a corn pie. For myself, I'm a pescatarian, so I absolutely loved it. Yeah, I'm not sure why the animals are trying to play football and what that's signifying, but I don't.
Is that a forest green color too? Like that is not.
Yeah, no. So their kits are luminous green, which again is an acquired taste. Not for me in terms of look and feel. I would put it in the danger zone.
Danger zone. I agree with that.
If there's room for them there, there is, isn't there? Yeah, stick them in.
I'm gonna go with now. This was another one on the pronunciation scale that might be tough. Barrow. Yeah, nearly. Barrow A.F.C. Okay, we have the ship at the top, 1901. I like the incorporation of the year that I'm guessing they were founded. It looks like that to me looks like a poppy, or is that a rose?
They're Lancashire as well, so
it's a Lancashire. Okay. Yeah. There's the football on it. I just think this is a mid badge. I think there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna admit it.
But yeah, agreed.
Someone comment in the below. So if we have any Barrow fans, supporters, comment below. Any supporters of any of these clubs, if you're pissed off by this list or if you agree with us, any feedback's great because
there's probably going to be quite a few.
This is just our two opinions, which so we want to hear from you guys.
I'm trying to take my bias out of some of these, but I really dislike Newport County, and I really just want that badge to be in the danger zone.
Should we just do it? Danger zone? Move it right along? Not
just
much else to say.
I'm not really sure. I like that it's got a football on, but I'm not really sure what the thing in front of the football is. Like it just makes no sense.
What's with the exiles too in 1989? There's some history there.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they might as well just be exiled from the league because they're terrible. Sorry, Newport County fans. You can tell me otherwise. They're just a horrible club. They're Welsh as well, so this says a lot.
There's a couple Welsh. There's another Welsh club on here.
There is another big Welsh club that we're going to get to.
Can we just do the Welsh club? Let's do the Welsh club.
Yeah, Wrexham. Do it.
Wrexham, 1864. So my beef with Wrexham is I'm actually in Philly, so Rob McElhaney is from Philadelphia. I do like that aspect of Wrexham. I like the green in Wrexham's badge. I just think for how much money they've put in, and they got a lot of credit for getting promoted. I know it's not, we talk about like spending money on a club and it doesn't mean automatic promotion. It's taken them a while though, and I think it was almost very close. It shows how good Notts County was this past season in a way.
Yeah.
Money doesn't always mean automatic promotion. I still give them credit for the signings they made. I thought I was going to be tougher on them.
I think on badge alone, obviously there's a lot of history in Wrexham. They're a team that without the backing probably should have been in the league. So I think money aside, yeah, that's fine. But I also have a kind of feeling that, I mean, it just feels crap to small clubs that don't have a movie star coming in and funding them and buying all the players that they need to then kind of get where they need.
because I think we're both throwing our like bias in a little bit. So we got to stick to the badge. And when you really stick to the badge, I don't know if it's playoff worthy now that I'm looking back at it. There's a lot going on. Is it mid?
Yeah, I think we're being too nice to them.
Like, it has a lot of brand power, like recognition, but that doesn't mean it's a great badge.
I'm kind of between mid and playoffs. Like, I don't hate it. It's probably one of the better ones in that league.
So if we pull in the playoffs, there's a chance that it could get promoted at the end by one of the two of us if we want to promote them, because one of these playoff teams will get promoted. So for the retention of this video, so more people stick with us to the we're putting it in the playoffs.
I feel like we've definitely left the least obvious ones to last. I am going to go with Swindon Town. Again, I don't hate it, but it's definitely, I don't like it as much as I like those ones that are in the playoffs. So I would probably put it in the midsection.
In the midsection, okay.
Yeah. I actually went to Swindon once and my mum drove us up and we were staying overnight for some reason. I don't know why the hell you would stay in Swindon overnight. And we went to the game and came back from the game and she was still driving around trying to find the parking space at the hotel. It was absolute chaos. But their badge is a little less chaotic than that. So
I like the history behind your personal history behind all these. Okay, I'm going to do Gillingham Football Club.
Another pronunciation.
That's right. That's correct, right?
Gillingham.
Oh my gosh. It's not like Gillingham on the island or... Okay, Gillingham.
That's it. There you go.
Gillingham. I'm trying. Gillingham, another black stripe club, but they split it up. I like the horse. I don't know. I feel like there's some significance to the stripes. I'm sure, because it's just very random. I'm going to put Gillingham. It's like really challenging for me.
You've got it.
Gillingham has like a nice ring to it. Gillingham, if you say it quickly. I'm gonna put them in. I'm gonna put them in, despite all that, the danger zone.
Okay. I'm gonna go Mansfield Town. See, I would probably put them in the danger zone because it just does absolutely nothing. I'm trying to have a closer look at it. We'll have to put them in mid, even though I really dislike it.
Put them in mid? Okay. That's the last of the mids, I believe. All right, so who we have left? See, now I'm going to my phone here. I'm going to go Doncaster. I just think it's a very unique badge.
Okay.
I think it's a Viking. Maybe there's some sort of Viking relationship with Doncaster. I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah, I think if we'd picked them first, then they might have been a bit lower down. But
yeah.
We'll stick them there.
All right, Tranmere. Do you want to keep doing that?
I might be a bit controversial here, and then I put them promoted. I know there's a spot left for a promoted team, and they're the better two badges. But
we do have one spot left for promoted. Yeah.
Sutton had a really nice kit last season. They had a green one. Obviously, I like anything that's green, but there's not that many green teams in the...
You didn't like Forest Green, though.
Yeah, no, that's just like they're basically a load of highlighters running around on eating corn pies before the game. That's a completely different thing. I don't know. They're very similar badges in a way, aren't they? With the shape. There's like crests going on.
They're extremely similar too,
which is arm situations.
I mean, really, honestly, all we have left is one has to go in the danger zone and one has to get promoted.
It's pure chaos, but it's quite cool being pure chaos. And Sutton United just doesn't, all right. Just mediocre, like the team.
All right, so EFL Girl, right here. Any of these clubs you can swap. Doesn't matter if all of a sudden you have a change of heart on Salford and you want them to get promoted, you can move them up into the promoted and move Morecombe down, whatever it may be. And then together, we're going to pick one of the playoff clubs to promote them into League One. Your choice first with the swap.
You know what? I would probably like to swap Accrington Stanley up into the playoffs.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out who I would swap them for. Notts County, probably.
Oh, really? Okay, that's fine.
You don't have to agree.
I can hit back too. Because I'm going
It might be a straight reverse situation here.
It's not reversed. It's going to be better than that. I'm actually going to take Notts County and reverse them. I'm taking Tranmere off the board. They're going to mid.
Okay.
And Notts is getting promoted. I think that's where Tranmere actually belongs personally, in the mid section.
I think that's probably a better place for Tranmere Rovers.
I'm sorry, Tranmere fans,
I
supporters.
don't necessarily agree with Notts County's straight promotion there, but there we go.
They went from the National League now to League 2, getting promoted to League 1 based off of their craft alone.
Fair play to
Final
them.
4 in the playoffs.
Stockport County go up in my eyes. I just really I like the badge.
You like the badge?
Yeah, I'm not sure why. It's just really cool.
It's aesthetic to the eye.
Lit.
I agree.
Historical. Love it. You disagree?
Let's do it. You know what? I don't totally disagree. I don't totally agree, but I'm looking at the other ones and compared to the other three, Wrexham, Doncaster, and Accrington Stanley. I think, I say Stockport.
Yes.
All right. So there you have it, guys. I don't know if you agree with any of this, but Morecombe, Bradford, Notts, and Stockport are all moving up to League 1. And relegated, we have Salford and MK Dons. Comment below what you guys think. Hit like, subscribe. This is State of Soccer. And stay tuned for the next episode because we're moving right up to League 1 and we're going to rank those badges. See you in the next episode.